includes fraud protection and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Oh my goodness, I found another jacket I wanted to wear. It actually doesn't surprise me when it comes to Diane Gilman that I'd want to put one of her jackets on. You guys are not going to believe the value that I'm about to tell you on this super cool jacket. I have a version that she did very similar to this, and it's in denim, and I adore it. It's a really cool hoodie. This is going to be coming up. We'll show you the price in just a second, but let me show you one of the items that are on sale tonight. In fact, remember, everything's on sale. We've got these cute little trousers that you see right now. These are the, let me find them really quickly. No, not that one. No, not that one. Not that one, and, well, not that one. There are, Wrinkle Resist. These are the stretch crepe pull-on trouser, and I got a note from Shivan, who's gonna be joining us. She's on the air when Diane's kind of taking a break, and she's like, oh my gosh, the last time we had these, they were so popular. The last time we had these, they were popular, and they weren't $28.90. We have 3 flex pays available, so those are coming up in just a second. So we'll see those. We got a bunch of colors to choose from, and we'll get to them in just a moment. I wanna feature the 2 things that I have on very quickly is these leggings are so cool. They're so comfortable. They look fantastic. They have this really kind of neat coating to them, and I've got prints and I have solids. So obviously I'm wearing the black, espresso, and olive are the solids, and then I've got a couple of prints. Now, what makes these extra special? Well, not only are they beautiful quality, we're at $28.90 tonight. I have double extra small to 5X. So we go double extra small through 5X. You can start ordering these now. I think it's a steal of a deal for this show, as well as the jacket I'm wearing. So I asked for this jacket specifically, and I'm just gonna give you the item number right now. It's fantastic. So it gives you this look of kind of a cool leather jacket on the front, but it's a hoodie. So take everything we love about a really soft sweatshirty hoodie, but add the details of what she does in her denim jacket, but do what looks like a faux leather. Isn't that a cool combination? I remember when she launched these and everybody loved them. We've just got a bit left and we put them on sale tonight. So here's the scoop. They started out at $91, and tonight, for the first time ever, $39.10. We have 3 flex pays. And again, remember, when you hit $75 or more on any of our clearance items, everything you're either shopping for until midnight or you shop for earlier today switches to free shipping. That can save you a lot of money if you're jumping in on these clearance items. I got a whole bunch of colors, guys. Is there any way we can go to .com on them, or I'll just read them real quick? We have gunmetal mushroom. I'm wearing the olive right now. I have navy and I have black. Order those early. Between the leggings and these, I just think we're gonna get super, super busy. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. So there it is. All these colors are fabulous. Look at the navy. If you wear a lot of indigo, that's the olive I have on. There's your navy. Then there is gonna be that mushroom, which is a taupe color, beautiful. I think the gunmetal is really rocking. And then when in doubt, you wanna go for the black. Black's always easy because it matches basically everything. All right, we gotta jump into our very first item. And I'm gonna hand these back over. And we're gonna talk about downtime. Sorry, guys. I want you to see both of these though, because they actually work together. We're gonna start with the pant, then we're gonna move over to this really cute cowl neck. But this is Diane's what's called DG downtime. And it was interesting because she developed the concept even before COVID, when we were all at home and really kind of were dressing down, right? But she wanted to take dressing down and actually elevate it. And she did. If you are finally traveling and you know you're gonna be visiting people, maybe you're finally gonna see some relatives you haven't seen in months and months and months, this is one of those great outfits that you throw on and you're kind of wandering around the house and visiting with everybody. Or if you're gonna go finally on that weekend away, or you're finally gonna go on vacation, and you just want that really casual, easy look, but you want it to be elevated, you want it classier, then I think this is a home run for you. The colors that we have are gonna be your green, then we have olive, you're seeing green right now, and that's on Amanda. And then we have the olive color, so there's your olive. Then the next color we have is gonna be your wine, and then finally we have black, and I have that also in the matching cow neck top, all the same colors. We have extra small through 3X, your length is 30 inches on the inseam in the pant. And joining is Miss Shivan. Now Shivan takes over when Diane's taking a break, and Diane had a very busy day the other day, so Shivan, welcome.
Sure
it is
did.
Always good to see that beautiful smiling face.
Oh, thanks, Suzanne. Always good to see you too. And holy smokes, you've got to smoke an hour. Oh my gosh.
Don't I?
Love, if that, right, June 1st means, you know, semi-annual clearance, I am all in. It's another national holiday. Okay, so here, these happen to be some of my very favorite pants from the Downtime collection because they're kind of dressy, right? But they're still downtime comfortable. And the top with it, if you can, do both because it really does make an elegant outfit. There's a side vent down here, so your shoes are going to show really nicely, but it's not so high that it's like, wait a minute, are these pants or are they, you know, just, is it about the slit or is it about the pants? It's about both, but they're very well proportioned. And Suzanne, I've seen a lot of these pants when they do have a vent or a slit there being knotted. So you could do that too and sort of make it a little bit of a harem opening or closure, I would say, on the bottom. So just another idea for you. This is a steal and a half, Suzanne. Come on now.
These are such good prices tonight. I love a darn good sale. How would you describe the kind of ribbing? Because they're actually on a horizontal,
yeah,
but they're it's all blended in. Like this is actually woven into the design.
So it's like a jacquard. So Ottoman Ponte, this is the fabric. You're showing the stretch perfectly. Yeah. There is a really good hand to this. There's going to be no show through if you're ever concerned about that. And don't you, I mean, it's quite substantial. This is a multi-season piece set, I should say, for sure. But there's stretch in so many different directions. And that is woven into or knit into the fabric. So it's not embroidered per se. It's not a print where you're like, oh, is that just printed on? It is truly the fiber of the fabric. Elastic at the waist, of course. Thank you for showing that stretch. You know, we have some great leggings coming up that are in the look of leather, but I love having a variety because sometimes I feel like having something that's a little bit looser, right, around the leg. And sometimes I feel like having something like what you have on, Suzanne, what I'm also wearing them in black, the leggings, and it's a little bit more of a, you know, form fit. So it's nice to have variety. And this, once you see them touch this fabric, here's the top. It's really luxurious. And I mean, it's Downtime. So usually that's more of the casual end of DG2. But this to me is out to dinner for sure. Deck out in Heidi Doss or Jay King. And you're going to be set also. I know we're talking about the pants, but the sleeve length, the whole thing is really put together beautifully in a great outfit.
Well, I think it elevates, it elevates relaxed clothing. Yeah. You know, and again,
exactly.
You know, how often, I think one of the toughest things is we finally get to travel. Maybe you're going to go to someone's house. You haven't seen a friend for months and months and months, and they're a couple states away. And you're like, what do you wear in the evening when you're all just sitting around, you know, having some toddies, you know? This to me is that just perfect outfit. Also, I'm fortunate enough to go on some tennis tournaments with my friends, and we all rent a house and we all go together. And again, what do you wear in the evening when we're all just hanging out after dinner? Again, I think this is just really elevating what would normally be kind of sloppy clothing because you want to be comfortable and making it very dressy and nice.
Right.
Now, this next one I could totally see with a pair of crop pants. Or maybe you guys picked up the pedal pushers the other day, and again, you went a little dressier on the top part. Love the little easy soft cow neck. I really like the sleeves on this, Shivan. Can you kind of walk us through this design, if you will?
Absolutely. The sleeves are not a classical bell, right? But they are not narrow either. They're just, the top is a little bit boxy in a good way. The sleeve is too. So it's very beautifully balanced. And then the softness of the cowl neck makes it feminine. And then you have what you're showing right there is just this little bit of a cuff at the end of the sleeve that is stitched into place. So it's never going to, you know, uncuff, but that's great because it's not going to grab you. And you know how boot cut jeans make your legs look really skinny? I kind of think that that's what's happening here with the sleeve. Because of the shape of the sleeve, it makes your arms look very toned because of the contrast of the shape and the size of the sleeves. It's a true elbow length. So you load up on those bangles, you load up on your watch and your jewelry, and it's definitely going to work even in the heat, and nothing's going to cling. And if you love easy tanks, you're going to love this top because it gives you that same overall ultimate effect because it doesn't cling at all and it has great stretch to it.
And I'll tell you something else too. If you get it in the black, and let's say you had to go to a really nice event, it's coming up, you know, whatever it might be, I am telling you, with the right pant with this and a dressy shoe, everyone will think, I'm not kidding you, it came from like a really high-end designer boutique in New York. It's got this wonderful hand to it. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you get it at home. So you could wear this, be the most comfortable person in the room, and look, there's a really famous designer who does these contemporary kind of boxy jackets that are heavily quilted, and it's a couture designer you guys might be familiar with. It's a very famous designer. This is that same feel. Like, you know, I live in the Hamptons and I'm gonna meet my friends, so I have a pair of white crop pants on and a great little ballet flat, you know, with the gold jewelry and the diamonds. This black specifically, to me, feels that way. Very high-end designer look.
I agree with you 100%. It looks like it almost could be from a distance. Like, is that wool? I mean, it really looks very polished and refined. And then it's this great ottoman Ponte. Ponte. We love Ponte, right? Who doesn't love Ponte? This is not your husband's shirt with a polo player on it, Ponte, which has its place, don't get me wrong. But this is a very luxe fabric that has tons of stretch and tons of bounce back. And to your point, Suzanne, the top, great, obviously, with the matching pants. But with jeans, with your pedal pushers, you name it, you're going to end up wanting to wear the top in so many different scenarios. Throw your pashminas on with it. Again, nothing's going to grab. Your outdoor or concert, whatever, Zoom times. The cowl neck also, cowl necks are so usually relegated to the winter, right? So they're usually with a, you know, an alternative to a turtleneck or something. I love that it's on this top because that is very soft around the face, and I think it's very, very flattering.
25 almost, or 23 inches in the front, it drops to almost 26 inches in the back, so it's high-low too. So it's gonna give you the coverage that we want both in the front and in the back. All right, we're gonna wrap up on that. I'm gonna move over to our masks. Okay, well, we've sold a lot of these today, actually, already. I think it's like 900 of these. Hey, if you're still wearing masks or you just wanna stock up on them, who knows, you know, you never know. We have from Diane her reusable 3-layer face covering. There's one size fits pretty much everybody. We only have one collection left, and you do get all 3 of these. A couple things I love, they're beautifully made, they're totally washable. There is a bendable nose guard here on the top that actually, so you can custom design it so it's most comfortable for you. A lot of stretch over the ear, so that's very comfortable. And how cute are these? Like in kind of your traditional Diane Gilman sort of denim-y looks. Isn't that adorable? They are now down to $10 basically, and 3 flex pays on top of that, which means $3.28. So if you are still wearing masks, or if you decide masks are just part of your future, I think this is adorable. And if you're a denim lover, like so many of us are who watch Diane, that's a fun choice, and it is on sale, which makes it even better. Alrighty, how far right am I walking? I'm going way over here. Okie dokie. Let's talk about the trousers we have next. All right, these are called Wrinkle Resist. And it's another line that Diane created. Again, just smart wrinkle resist, easy to travel with these. Or if you're just curling up on the couch, you don't have to worry about looking like a wrinkled mess. Maybe you're getting in a car, going on a plane finally. You can always look really smart and be very comfortable in these. Let me go over all the colors for you, and then I'll let Shivan kind of take over from there. Petite, average, tall lengths. We have extra small through 3X. We start off with a turquoise blue. This is going to be your blush. Then we have coral. We have lilac. We also have navy, and then finally we have black. And again, 3 different lengths and extra small through 3X. So Shivan, again, we kind of get wrinkle resistant. That's important. But why did Diane think this is a good part of something to add to her collection? Why it was important?
Well, that's such a good point because she really doesn't need to add to the collection, right, Suzanne? I mean, she's
Sure.
nailed it. She can just, keep twirling with the fabrics that are already out there. But this wrinkle resistant stretch crepe is kind of miraculous. And I think she had a mad fabric crush on it. I certainly do. And really wanted to share it with everybody because, typically crepe or gabardine trousers in the past went terribly wrong. And I know Diane loves to reinvent things that are classics. And that's exactly what she did here. It's smooth in the front. Okay. This is the back of the pants, this elastic. So it's hidden typically, but even if it wasn't hidden and you wanted to tuck something in, it's so smooth. It's so clean. Look at that stretch. And then wrinkle resistant. So most people on live television do not like doing things like this because that can go terribly wrong too. But this is the wrinkle resistant fabric that just doesn't give up. It doesn't quit. It doesn't tend to wrinkle, right? So we have to say wrinkle resistant. I have never had a wrinkle in mine, but I also want to mention no dry cleaning. These are pants that you can wear with sneakers. You can wear, like Val's showing you, with a cute sandal. It's totally up to you how you want to style these. They're petite, tall, and average. And anyone who's ever had to buy something tailored for work or a special occasion, or they come up, it's very hard on demand to go, okay, go find a great pair of trousers. It's not easy. So you definitely want to get them because the occasion will come. But then, because it's DG2, they're inventive, glorious, optimistic colors, not just, but we do have your black and your navy. But there are also things like that blush and that coral and the turquoise. So there's the navy to go even with that navy striped shirt next to it. So there's personality here. I mean, which is your favorite, Suzanne?
You know what? I have to be honest with you. I'm kind of loving the turquoise. I love this. I think this is great. You know what I mean? Because it's just a fun pop of color. I could see a white blouse with this, a white tunic. You could definitely go the blue route if you wanted to. I just think wearing turquoise in the summer is so beautiful. Yeah. And speaking of it, you're a big fan of Jay. I know you've known Jay for years. We've got a lot of turquoise on sale coming up next hour. So if you do go for the Turk, I really love it. I think white and turquoise together in the summer is so high-end and fresh and easy to wear. It's just like a refresh, because I think we get stuck in a lot of navies and black all the time. It's really fun to add that pop of color. And you know what, Shivan? There's some colors here that a lot of people might shy away from at the full price. You know, if they were going to spend 45 bucks, they're like, maybe I'm not going to do coral pants, right? But you know what? At $28.90, step out of that same old pattern. Go for a pop of color. Try something a little different. Clearly, the fit is amazing and much better than traditional pant. What I also like, Shivan, too, is that these are truly a trouser style. They're a wider leg, they're a straight leg. There's nothing confining or tight about these.
They are beautiful on the body. They feel great. You don't have to worry about when you do, sit down and put your seatbelt on that you've just already become a wrinkled mess. They perform so beautifully. That's truly a performance fabric. It's not just about athletes. Busy women, we need to have performance fabrics too. You're right. It's a classical shape, but it's a modern shape as well. And it's a smoothness at the waist that I think a lot of us crave in trousers. So there's no button in the way. That's the stretch just at the waistband. Okay, the waistband alone. Do you remember trousers ever doing that in the past? No, of course not. And then just to be able to, beat them up. I'm not saying beat them up, but I'm saying you can beat them up because, if you're tough on your clothes, I certainly have been. And, I love knowing that I can, throw them in my suitcase. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about having to steam them when you get there. If you don't hang them up as soon as you are done wearing them, but they're over your fitness equipment, I understand that. So the other clothes rack in the house, right? They work really, really beautifully. And honestly, I mean, this price is
It's so good.
Crazy happy. It's so darn good.
It's really good.
It's
well,
so darn good.
You know what's kind of fun about this too? Again, you know, one day you might have a cute little graphic tee you're wearing with it and some sandals and you're bebopping around. And the next day somebody says, oh, you know what? We got to go to a really nice dinner out. You throw the same darn pants on with a different top and boom, you're out to a really nice restaurant. So it's fun to have that kind of versatility. And even if you just want to be curled up in the house and maybe you've got, you know, you have a tankini on and you need to slip something on just because you're running from the pool back to the house or the lake back to the cabin or the cruise ship back to your room. How awesome would this be? Because you don't have to worry about them. They're not going to wrinkle, so ball them up and they're good to go. All right, we're going to wrap up on these and we're going to move on to the top that you see Val wearing right now. And I've got a couple tops in a row we're going to talk about. And this one, I remember when we launched it and it was hugely popular. Just remember, why do we have things on clearance? It's not because they're not customer picks and favorites. It's because it's for us, the end of a season. We're clearing things out because we're moving things in for the fall, believe it or not. So we've got to make space. And so we want to pass some great savings on to you. So I'm going to go through the colors. I have actually 3 choices left. What Val is wearing right now, we're calling this one Navy Stripe. The one behind it, I love this one. It's called Rust Paisley. I think it's really beautiful. And there's only a dozen of those, unfortunately. And then finally, I love the blacks and grays, and this is called Black Animal. We have extra small to 5X. So extra small to 5X. Long, nice tunic length. You could see on Val, we're talking 27 inches. And so again, machine wash, easy to take care of. A little bit of embellishment on these. Not a whole lot, just really kind of nice little gentle accents. If you love that nautical look, but you want to ease it up a little bit with the florals, you've got that built in on the navy stripe. So that's that top, okay? The next top we have is right here. And this one's very different. I think this really is a fabulous way to make an entrance and an exit. This one is, by the way, the last one's a customer pick. So if you don't have it yet, we've still got it available for you, of course, at a great price. Now, this one is also a dramatic high-low printed crepe, and it's done in color blocking. So we have the high-low printed crepe on this, and we have blue, blush, cream, and navy. So you're seeing the blue right now, the blush, and we're really talking about this dramatic drop. This one's gonna be the blush. So you see there's the blush. This one is gonna be your cream, so it's a stripe with cream color, and then there's the navy. Shivan, can you tell us about this a little bit, please?
Absolutely. So this is part of the drama top collection, and you've got the colors that match back to those trousers. I mean, come on, coming and going, as you said, it's just a good time. This is personality plus. There's a boldness to this. It is, I think, one of those fun tops when you're being invited to a barbecue or a get-together or daytime outdoor shower, and you want to bring it, but you're not going to be like putting some sequins on, right? You want to just like show your spirit and your enthusiasm for looking good and feeling good and presenting that you know, version of yourself that's like, hey, you know what? I like dressing up and I like to be comfortable at the same time. The fabric in the back is a beautiful flow. Those pleats keep the flow going. You know, this is definitely a conversation piece. Where did you get it? Because you are not seeing yourself coming and going in that top. That's a great one.
And we have 25 inches in the front, and then it is 47 inches in the back. So 25 in the front, 47 in the back in terms of length. All right, we have to move on because I can't wait to get the next 2 items. I think they're some of the best buys you're gonna find during our big clearance event. And I asked for this one to actually be added into the show. So I wrote Shivan, I'm like, Shivan, I'm throwing this jacket in the show. She says, oh good, it's such a good one, right? I have something very similar to this. When Diane did her first hoodie, she did it in a really cool denim version. I bought it. If you go to my Facebook page and search way down, you'll see me on a tennis court and I'm wearing it. And I love that jacket so much, right? It's just such a cool jacket because it's the best best of two worlds. In this case, she came back and redid the design. So you have this yummy sweatshirt hoodie. You've got the sweatshirt material here. You've got it here, side slits on the side. But she updated the front to look like a faux leather. Now you gotta watch this because it's crazy. This thing still stretches for miles. I think it's really this kind of cool girl look because it's sort of the toughness of what looks like a leather, but you get this soft suppleness and the comfort of really wearing a full-on sweatshirt like a hoodie, right? Here are the colors. I have the olive on. I've not rehung it up, so I'm wearing the olive. Then the next one's gonna be your navy. So if you love your denims, go for that one. Black. I mean, come on, how bad girl would you be looking in this black one? Like you just look like you are gonna jump on a motorcycle and drive off, you know? That is a kick butt design right there. Is get the black one for sure. Then we have the gunmetal, which I think is fantastic. And then finally, our last choice, this one is gonna be called the mushroom. It's more towards a latte or kind of that taupey family. So Shivan, what was your first thought when you saw this design?
Well, I'm with you, Suzanne. I have the other version that has the denim instead of the look of leather. And you know, I'm also obsessed with that jacket. So I just thought, how chic, how cool that this gives you an alternative. Look, you probably aren't going to be wearing a leather jacket in the middle of the heat of summer, but this one you could, because it's French terry and because it's that lighter weight fabric that you absolutely can throw into the washing machine. And it feels weird the first time you do it because you're like, am I really throwing this into the water, into the washing machine? It feels and looks like, you know, lambskin leather, but it absolutely washes like a dream. It's an expensive jacket to make. I mean, there are a lot of pieces to this with the French terry, piecing it with the faux leather, with the hood. So this is a marvelous, marvelous time to get it. And yes, the stretch is there, sleeves stay up, ribbed cuff. It's just cozy, but still, like you said, kind of edgy.
Yeah.
And definitely, you know, it's serving its purpose of giving you coverage and of taking the chill off of over air conditioning, but also chic, very, very chic.
Oh, and here's the thing. Let's say you live in the really, really hot states, i.e. like Florida, and you're like, I don't really wear sweatshirts or hoodies in the summertime because it's too hot. I get it. But when you hit the fall, winter, spring, and for those of you up north, it's 4 seasons for sure. You're gonna be so happy you bought this when you saw it. So I know it's not an instant summer thing for some of us, but boy, oh boy, at $39.10, when it originally was $91, this went on the air for $91. People love it. We've got a few left. Here's your chance to get it. And even if you're not wearing it instantly, the minute you can finally pull it out, you're gonna be like, yes, I'm so glad I bought that when it was on sale. By the way, if you want the olive, I've already lost a couple sizes in the olive. If you've always wanted a really hip girl cool black leather jacket, totally go for the black. I mean, that look, it literally feels like leather, but it's much more supple. It's very, very fluid. Everything against your skin is baby crazy soft. So this isn't a hot, thick, sticky, oh gosh, I'm stuffed into a leather jacket, but you get that edge. And I have to tell you, I love the hoods on these. There's something that it frames your face and kind of accents your shoulders when you have that hood, even if you keep it down all the time. I just think it's a really super cool look for women to wear.
Well, also it protects the coif, the hair, in case it's, you know, Florida rain shower there, now you see it, now you don't. But you know what I've also come to really appreciate about hoods is that if you're fuller through the bust, it really balances it out nicely. Thank you, Val. You look much better with the hood up than I do. It really does, I think, balance things out. So hoodies typically in the past were very, you know, masculine and very much, you know, true athletic wear. But now this is absolutely the norm in terms of a fashion statement. Even if you never, like you said, even if you never use the hood, it really does pull the whole jacket together. It almost looks like a vest too, because of the pieces of the faux leather in the front. So it just depends on how you decide to wear it. But there's no reason it should be $39.10. This is just happy bonkers. Bonkers, bonkers.
That's a good way to put it, actually. The length on it is 24.5 inches. Again, super easy to take care of. We even have 3 flex pays. You can give this home for $13. I'm telling you, if you don't wear this jacket at least a couple of times within the first 30 days, I'll be shocked. Especially if it's a little cooler where you're at, right? Again, heat of the summer here in Florida, probably not the jacket you wear right now, but trust me, the minute you get a chance to, you'll be like, I have got to put that little jacket on. And if you're up north too, you know, I love it. A little white tee, a little cute pair of Bermuda shorts or your crop pants. You're throwing the jacket on, but as we go into the fall, it's the turtleneck with the great little scarf wrapped around your neck, and you're tossing it on going out to the pumpkin picking field. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I think you guys are gonna love this jacket so much. And to get it on sale, and it's not just a lame $5 off. It started out and went on the air as $91. I mean, there's a lot of workmanship. You've got to do a lot of piecing. You still have your princess seams, which gives you that curved look. It is more of a cool girl boxy design, and I really love that about this look. And you've got the hood you have to put on, you've got the arms you're putting on, you've got a little bit of ribbing right there at the wrist, you've got the pockets. These are real working pockets up here. So, and I love it too because inside, this is lined, and there's just something so buttery soft. So if you just have a little cami, let's say you have a little cute lace cami underneath this, and you're wearing it, and everything's touching your skin, there's not a part of this where you will feel anything uncomfortable. It's like putting on your favorite, you know, hoodie you've had since, you know, high school that you've washed for 100 million times. It's just that soft and yummy. But to your point, Shivan, it's not super thick and heavy.
Right. It's very wearable. I agree with you. You're going to wear it even in the summer. Just, you know, look, the pharmacies, the grocery stores, they are way over air conditioned, and we love to go in there sometimes when it's super hot outside. But then after 5 minutes, I'm freezing. So you're going to want to throw it in your tote. And definitely, I also like hoodies for airplanes, Suzanne. I just like that extra barrier of protection. And also, depending on how I, you know, slouch in the chair, I could pull the hoodie over my eyes and take a little cat nap.
It's so true,
so, I don't know. It's so true. They're handy.
And again, she gives you a beautiful hoodie. Like, even the hoodie's constructed really nicely. It's not a little wimpy one that you can barely put over your head. All right, the olive is almost gone. So if you guys are still thinking about the olive, definitely do not wait any longer on that. And just for your FYI to get an idea, I am wearing the smalls. I'm just grabbing the ones that are here on the set. So I'm wearing the small. They are a little bit more of a boxy fit, but I just think that's what makes them extra hip. I really do. And I'm so glad we've got hundreds of you on the line right now for them. Don't miss out. These will never be $39.10 again. You know, you got this one shot at clearance, and when they're sold out, that's all we got. And then we're moving on. And also note too, Diane never repeats herself. It's not like you're gonna get another shot at these. She'll bring other jackets back, of course, but she's just not gonna repeat this design. It's a perfect time to be able to order it. All right, let's talk about a cool legging. I think it's probably one of the hippest leggings that she's ever made. So comfortable, feels great, no see-through, no show, and it has a really unique special coating that Shivan's gonna explain in just a second. I'll tell you the colors we have, the sizes, and of course, we have multiple lengths in these. So we start off in the front. This is gonna be your espresso. To me, this is the most leather look of all of them, okay, is the espresso. It looks amazing. Then we have the olive. So if you guys grab that olive jacket and you love that camo whole story, the olive story, we've got the olive. And then the last one's gonna be the black, and this is the pair that actually I'm wearing right now. Now, the next ones are gonna be our prints. So this is for those days where you just feel like you wanna go a little bit of walk on the wild side. This one's called the Wine Leopard. Then we have this, all right. If I were at home right now, I would probably get a black pair and 300% grab this gray camo. That is as hip can be, is that camo. I'm even surprised we have any. And then finally, we've got what's called marble navy. Those are really cool too. Now we have petite length is 25.5, your average is 27.5, your tall is 29.5. I have double extra small to 5X, so double extra small to 5X. Now, Shivan, here's what's amazing, because they do have this look and feel like they're almost like a leather, but they're absolutely so comfortable, and I'm surprisingly very cool.
I know, they feel very cool. That's such a good point, because if you think about a pair of leather pants, they're anything but cool. So that is definitely an attribute of this fabric. I turn these inside out, so everyone could see the slim and sleek part of it. See this band right here? This is actually going to hold you in and smooth you out. That is all the way around. And there it is in action. Same model, same day. She's a beautiful woman. She looks incredible in the DG2 version of these leggings. The other brand is not doing her any favors. It is digging into her. It is not smoothing her out. This, you know, it looks like she's been through a fitness routine for 6 weeks in the DG2 version. They hold you in really nicely, but they're not too tight. I have come to really appreciate the different colors. So at first I just got the black, Suzanne, and I was like, oh, I love these. And then I've been slowly adding to my collection, and I can't believe we have any of the camo either. But not only does it give you that slim and sleek combination with holding you in there, it also has the stretch, as Val's showing you. They're not tight. When they fit, this is interesting, right? When they fit, they're not tight though. Does that make any sense? They're not like, you're not being squeezed in them. Obviously they're form fitting, but they're comfortable, which is unusual because you think, oh, they look like they're tight, but they're not. Look at that, all that stretch. It's a beautiful fabric. And the other thing, just to get super technical for a second, some girl talk, there is a gusset here in the crotch. And so what I like about that is that there's no seam going through the top. Right. And I think it's a more flattering look. And I think it gives you more comfort as well. And also is adding to the way that it conforms to your form.
Yes, no, and that's such a great point, because a lot of times you get leggings, you're like, why do they look so bunchy in that area? It's because there's no gusset. They just do seam and seam. They, you know, it's like a four-way stop sign. And with a gusset, that's why it bunches and looks bad, right? With the gusset, it smooths that area out. It's a really big deal she put the gusset in these. That's like a really high-end feature. Even in leggings you find in the most expensive, like we're talking about, the Lulu kind of things, they're not gonna put a gusset in them. So that's a really high-end feature that just makes the legging look better on you. And these are fun, girls. I mean, they're cool. I think the espresso totally looks like leather, and yet they're very comfortable. I'm not hot and sticky in them at all. They also have a heft to them, so you're never gonna see like your panties underneath. They're never gonna show part of your thigh through it ever on these at all. And for the first time ever, they're $28.90. That's now the lowest price we've ever offered. It's your opportunity to get a legging that smooths and shapes you, that is incredibly comfortable and looks really hip. Like, this is where leggings are going. If you look through any kind of athletic wear, or if you see there's huge lines out now all about leggings, all about sports bras and leggings and athletic wear, you'll see they're going to really fun leggings. It's not just the basics anymore. And I think what Diane's done is she's done the dressy version of that. So whether you wear these to really a nice restaurant, especially the black, or obviously I think the olive looks amazing. Look at this olive cool color. Like, and I think the camo, if I were gonna go for a print and you're a little nervy about trying a print, but you wanna, you know, kind of step out a little, just go for the camo. We can't keep any camo in stock, and it's so hip. And in this instance, Shivan, it's a little understated. A lot of camo is like, oh, you're really wearing camo. Like, girl, you got some camo on. With this, it's just cool. It's like really hip looking.
It's soft. There's a softness to it. The lines are a little bit more blurred, and there is a gray undertone to it, so it's very silver-like. And it's more sophisticated. It's not so literal. And so I think that's what also makes it. It's an interpretation of camo. And but it's, you know, undeniably and recognizably for sure camo, but it's more of a appropriate version, so for a fashion statement. So, and that's also, every single one of those has the slim and sleek, and nobody wants to wear a shapewear with leggings, let's face it. As far as the coated part goes, this is part of the fabric. It's not like they went in and painted some coating on it. It's just the obverse or the reverse of the fabric, and that's what gives you that look of leather. On the inside, it's very silky. It truly feels like the fine satin sheets. It's delish against the skin. These are special, and you know, they're not coming back. So if you had these and you loved them at the first pair and you did the pay more, I get it. They were great. You've been enjoying them. If it's me, like you, Suzanne, I get a couple of pairs in the black, right? Because I know they're going to be there for me. It's like a pair and a spare.
Right.
Especially on a clearance day. Come on now.
So
those
true.
those are not to be reckoned with. Those are just to be worn and enjoyed, and relief knowing you've got a couple of pairs.
Oh yeah, I think, and again, at $28.90, kind of go for something different. If you're stuck wearing maybe navies or really dark black leggings all the time, and you're like, yeah, you know, let's do something a little different, a little edgier. I also think too, as we roll into, obviously you can wear these now. These are for season for sure. But as you roll in the fall, and we all love those really beautiful browns, this espresso looks almost identical to genuine leather. And you'll see it when you get it at home. There's like this, you'll see it. It's like a, it's not showing up on camera as well, but when you get it at home, it truly looks like you're wearing almost suede, actually. So you'll see what I'm talking about when you get it in your doorstep. And again, you see there's the olive color. Camo's obviously popular. Black's easy. If you want to try them out, just grab it. With our Flex Pay, pay it off in 3 months. It's $10 right now, which is pretty amazing. Also, don't forget, because it's about $10.39 here in the East Coast, our $75 or more on clearance free shipping event actually resets itself at midnight. What does that mean? Well, if you spend $75 or more today before midnight, everything switches to free shipping if you're buying our clearance items. Now, if you've already checked out earlier and you didn't hit 75, don't worry. Once it gets to 75, then all of that will change to free shipping. Our systems will do it for you. So just have fun, but you want to get it in before midnight tonight, because unfortunately, it's going to reset itself as we go into the second day of our clearance event. All right, stay with me. We have a lot more to go. Jay King is actually joining me next hour. So if you saw all this gorgeous turquoise I'm wearing, we will have items that are literally over 50% off. Like, it's great how much fun next hour is going to be. And obviously it works great back with a lot of Diane's pieces here, and of course this fashion collection. All right, this next one up is such a sweet little t-shirt, and it's got embroidery on it, just a little dash of embroidery. $19.10, lowest price we've ever done. This is aqua, that's black, we have coral, then we have eggshell, we have red, and then we have white, and I have extra small to 3X, machine wash, easy to take care of. And a nice little interpretation on a tee, Shivan.
Yeah, absolutely. This is, you know, what Diane and the team do so beautifully is this embroidery. If you love the embroidery in denim, in the pants, in the jeans, you will love it in this t-shirt. I do want to let you know that we have a jacket coming up in June that will also sort of pair back to this floral embroidery. That's all I'm going to say. But you'll have some coordinating pieces, but it stands on its own. It brings the eye up by the face. You've made it a customer pick at the higher price. You can see it doesn't grab at the sleeves. Instead, it has these variegated leaves of this beautiful embroidery. And, you know, it's relaxed. It's a relaxed t-shirt, but not slouchy. It's feminine, and with a jacket over it, and you just see the little peak of the flower. I love that. Mm-hmm. My mom always used to say, you know, wear color up by your face. What color lipstick do you have on? You know, that kind of thing. And that's the complexion booster of those flowers up at the top. And when you get it at home, if you do any handiwork, if you do embroidery, turn it inside out, and you'll really appreciate all of the workmanship. But Suzanne, okay, this is a collectible moment, right?
True.
Like, grab a couple of it. It is the Slub Knit that is very popular in the line from DG2. What slub is a non-pretty word for a very pretty fabric that gives you visual striations. So it's like a visual texture, but it's totally smooth. It just has to do with the shape and the size of the yarn itself. And then all of that precision stitching. And who doesn't want flowers? I mean, there's your boutonniere, your corsage, your lei as you get off the plane in Hawaii, in my dreams, just being surrounded by roses. I think that's so romantic, and it's not going to grab you. It's not going to dig in. It's not going to. Yeah, there's plenty of room. You're not going to be like, yes. Do I need to wear a control something rather with a t-shirt? No, you don't, because it's right. DG2. Look at that sweet sleeve.
Isn't that awesome? Well, and again, it's 27 inches long, so you're more of a tunic length, which is great. And it is loose fitting. That's important to realize. It's not one of those little tight tough tees to wear. You can wear it all by itself. Again, we've talked about the Bermudas, we've talked about the crop little pants, maybe a pair of shorts, a cute little skirt with this. You could tuck it in. I do love the slits on the side, so you get more movement. Again, it's not gonna cling when you're wearing it to the back side. And the aqua is almost gone. So if you want the aqua, last call on that. This is your coral black. I just wanna show you the colors one more time. There's that beautiful eggshell. We're calling that eggshell. This is the red, and it's a really deep, pretty red. And then finally, the last color is gonna be your white. And I really think you can see that stitching on the white so well. It's literally thousands and thousands of embroidered stitches. That is a whole lot of work. And please read the reviews. This isn't on clearance because everybody hated it. It's on clearance because we just got a little bit left and we're moving it out because we have so many new things coming in. All right, so we're moving on. Let's talk about this jacket. It's cute, right? Look at that cool ombre effect. And again, we're kind of staying in that floral theme with the jacket. So what we're talking about here is an embroidered signature jacket. Indeed, we love it when Diane does her denim jackets. They have tons and tons of stretch to them. And this one's really extra special. So we'll go through the colors. The first one we have here is the, are we calling this a mid-tone? This is mid-tone? Okay. Got it. So this is my mid-tone. Now here we've got paisley, and I love it. It's embroidery with a little bit of jazzy to it. But I want you to see there's wash down below, not ombre, okay? It's just washed. That's called mid-tone. Check this one out. Love, love, love.
Wow.
This one is Ombre Chambray. So it starts off white, and then it ombres down to the sham, and look at the embroidery and the pops of color. The next one after that is called Ombre Mid-Tone. So we start mid-tone on the top and then go down to a lighter chambray below. And then finally, this one's pretty easy, this one's called black. And you can see here a completely different embroidery design, more like an Aztec, or I love it's kind of a Native American look in a way, but really striking on that black. So what is your favorite thing about this jacket, Shivan?
Well, it's a collectible moment again. This is your signature jacket. This is, you know, you're going to find a signature on the jacket, a facsimile of Diane's true signature. And there's so much personality here. Each one has a different personality. If you love having that statement piece where people say to you, oh my gosh, where did you get it? You have the best clothes. That looks like you spent a fortune in Vegas for that jacket. This is what this jacket is like for me. It is definitely a signature look for you. It's a signature look for the brand, DG2. And the embroidery is, okay, we have to remember Diane's roots. Going back to designing for the rock and rollers of the 60s and 70s, she was distressing their jeans. She was painting on them. She was embroidering them. I'm sure there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into every single garment that she made for the, you know, rockers that we all know and love. They're having movies made about them now. This is her roots. So thank you so much, Suzanne, for showing that. That's her signature. You see it on the tags as well. And so you really have a very special piece of wearable art. The paisleys are there with that bit of sparkle. It's not over the top. It's just, you know, an accent of the paisleys with the sequins. So it's that one I would say is a little bit more demure, right? It's a little bit less in, you know, in your face in a good way, because you just, you know, again, it's bringing up by the neck and the shoulders and the face, the paisleys. Little touch, right? Little touch. And then, with white jeans, Suzanne, with those white pedal pushers that just happened. The dip dye there is authentic denim. You've got your gray blue and it just ombres, and then these fuchsia flowers and these passionate pinks and oranges and tangerine with the different shades of green. I mean, that is not a painting, although that would be beautiful. This is embroidery. So this is painting with needlework. It is intense. You pop the collar, flip the cuffs. Like my mouth is watering. I want that. Okay, so
now I love this one because I love the pocket and just the panels have been embroidered. That's cool.
That is so cool. It almost looks like a kimono effect or a kimono. I can see that in a Japanese kimono, but that gives you a very slenderized effect actually, because it is a panel in the front. Again, with your whites, I love the way we're showing it to you with that linen blend trouser or pant that we have coming up. This is a lot of spirit, right? It's a lot of personality, but it's not over the top. No one's going to be like, what was she thinking? Instead, they're going to be like, she did it again.
Yeah, that's
she did it again. How does she do it so consistently, DG2?
And then I want to show the black too, because I think this is gorgeous. This is all embroidery, and there's even a little bit of beads in there.
That is so exotic and so absolutely breathtaking. A little bit of a totem vibe. You talked about that, mentioned it earlier. The square on point that gives you, you know, reminiscent of quilting. So it's also, again, up and so vertical, very slenderizing. You've got jewel tones here. You know, just in thinking of the Tucson Gem Show with Jane going out west. I would love to see that jacket with these black trousers too. That would be a very cool suited look.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Tons of possibilities there.
And again, the most popular right now is going to be your mid-tone. That has none of the dip dye. If you just want a really cool denim jacket with lots of stretch, you want to go for that mid-tone. And then of course the next one with the white, the main white is Ombre Chambray. Then we go Ombre Mid-Tone. And then of course we have black. 25 inches, extra small, 2 3X. All right, we got a couple more items to show you before we wrap it up, including the next pant. And this is a stretch linen blend crop pant. That is unusual to be able to say linen, stretch, all in one sentence. $39.95. These are in black, khaki, turquoise, hot pink, which you're seeing right now. And we also have navy. So I'll show you the colors really quick because we're about out of time. There's your khaki color. There's that gorgeous turquoise. Here is your hot pink. There's your navy and your black. Boy, are these cute. And they're just that perfect summer pant.
You know, these are a stretch linen blend. So you don't usually hear linen and the word stretch together.
No.
But it really does, right? You think, yeah, those are two things that don't go together. But of course, it's DG2, so we wanted to bring you some more innovation. They are an ultimate in that khaki color, an ultimate Hamptons rich girl color
white
of
blouse.
That British khaki. Look at that stretch. There are multiple seasons and scenarios you're going to be able to wear these with. The pockets right there, smooth front, with espadrilles. I love the shoes you have on. Are those mini Tonkas? Yes. You wear those.
Yeah, look at it. Look at the
turquoise.
Yeah, look at this. If I had these Turk on with the shoes I'm wearing, they're not mini Tonka. I've got to look, but you'll see down there. Look how cute that is. That looks awesome together.
I need those shoes, I need those pants. So, with a white top and some J. jewelry, and we are good to go.
They are Charles. Charles by Charles David.
Charles David. Yeah. Hey, Charles, how you doing
Charles by Charles David. Well, very comfortable, by the way.
Well done. They're beautiful, and you know that everybody who has the espadrilles and those, you know, rope jute heel wedges. These are all perfect. Show off that strong shoe game you have and know that you're wearing one of the most ancient and now most luxe fibers that is the linen. I just, you know, sometimes you just don't want something touching your skin from the knee down. So this is just going to gracefully flow over your leg and give you that true crop resort summertime look. With a crossbody bag, some sunglasses, a broad brim hat, some SPF, you are good to go.
Yeah, and it's one of those really easy answers. Like a lot of people say, well, you know, maybe you got the pedal pushers a couple days ago with Diane's 27th anniversary. Or maybe you have her crop pants or you got her Bermudas. Chances are you don't have a fit like this, nor a fabric like this, because it gives you the look of linen, which I think is just so elegant. And you said it right, so kind of Hampton-y, but you have that stretch and you don't have the hassle of traditional linen. I said it earlier, you wear a linen and you sit down for 5 seconds and you look like an accordion. It's awful. You're not going to have that issue with her blend. Totally washable. Imagine this and you just got a perfect little beautiful white t-shirt with it. And again, my shoes or, you know, a pair of white sandals you're wearing with it. Gold jewelry, you'll look fantastic. And it's this really easy, breezy, comfortable feel, even on a hot, sticky summer day. Because again, that's why people love linen. It's very cool and comfortable to wear. We just don't want any of the hassle. So these to me are pull-on-ease. You don't even know it, but this is actually elastic all the way in the back. So it's gonna really stretch for you, but you can see it's not a thick, puffy elastic. It's modern, new elastic, so it's just gonna be very smooth on your body. But again, you get that really kind of rich girl sort of linen look. I love it. I think it's just a really easy summer answer versus wearing a legging or a tight crop pant or something that's too close to your skin. You know, this is just nice and breezy and easy to wear.
And the colors are fantastic.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
They're gorgeous. They are so optimistic and friendly and happy. And, you know, we've talked about pedal pushers and Bermuda shorts in DG2, and everyone's adoring them. I like that longer length because that's a little bit dressier. Some of you have been maybe like, you know, oh, the Bermuda shorts at 13.5 inches, the inseam is too short. The pedal pusher, 18 inches, too short. Here you go. We've got another length for you that's not going to grab. It's not going to bind. Instead, really, Suzanne, don't these look like they should be over $100?
Oh my gosh, absolutely, absolutely. Like we have some stores,
they look really expensive,
and they're not too far from you and me. It's St. Armand Circle, and they have some wonderful boutiques down there. But they very much cater to the very rich tourists who go to St. Armand Circle. It's a very expensive place, and these I could 100% see these in one of those stores, and easily put a 1 in front of the 39, easily. And I'll tell you what, women would love them. You could see the gals wearing them on that hot, sticky Florida day, and they've got a cute little cami, a cute little tee, maybe a little something tied on the front, and they just look so effortlessly put together with that straw hat on, just rocking St. Armand Circle. It's really, that's our version of the Hamptons down here. So I can see that.
True.
Yeah, great pair. And you know what's really nice too, if you're not into something that's tight on the leg, you don't want to wear a skinny, you don't do that kind of pant, then I think you're just going to absolutely adore these. I would get a couple of these, I really would, because I think they'll be a perfect summer cool alternative to a pant to wear this summer. All right, Shivan, we're going to take 2 seconds to go back over this tee because we didn't give it enough love earlier, and you guys, it's a customer pick. You guys kind of went crazy over it, so we wanted to give you one more look at it. It's the Burnout printed and embellished top, customer pick. The first color is going to be your striped navy. This is the rust paisley. It's almost gone, and that's your black animal. It is high-low, and it is a tunic length. Why do you think the customers really love this tee?
This is one of my favorite tees. It is that length that you just said. It doesn't grab. It kind of is a greatest hits tee. I think the art on it is beautiful. The burnout doesn't reveal too much. It's just part of that sort of soft visual texture. It's nice to have a V-neck. We don't always do V-necks. And the side vent, it's like a tulip hem, a little bit lower in the back. So you get the coverage, you get a beautiful design. And I think it's time to stock up on these. That striped shirt, you know, we love stripes at DG2 done right. This changes it up and gives you lots of possibilities to different colors of different color pants to wear. I mean, the art alone is so breathtaking. And then in the black, Suzanne, with the kitty cat on it, who doesn't love that just sweet little face with the whiskers? And the art, again, is absolutely breathtaking. But between the two, you've got the white and the navy floral, and then you have the kitty cat in the black. I just think you've got two great personality pieces there.
Yeah, and again, if you picked up the leggings we had earlier, look how cute that is. It's so
perfect.
And I love look how long the length is. I mean, it's really nice and long.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shivan, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you for hanging out with us this hour. It was delightful as always.
Thank you. Always good to see you too, Suzanne. Have fun with Jay.
I know our buddy Jay's waiting in the wings because we're going to have turquoise jewelry and lots of beautiful exotic gemstones coming up. But first, I'm going to give you one last and quick reminder of our today's special because the deal ends at midnight and we're not doing another full presentation. I just wanted to give you a real quick recap. Here what we have is the 4-pack of our blue light readers and their strengths from 0 to 3.5 magnification. We've got 4 options that I'll show you in just 1 second. You get 4 pairs, you get the matching cases to go with it, you get a little cleaning cloth as well. It is our best value we'll do all year long on really beautiful readers that actually are going to help block all that blue we're getting from our tablets and our phones and our computers, all those electronics we stare at all day long. And it blocks it without changing the color or tint of the glasses or what you're looking at. To me, that was a big deal. These are the pop of colors, those really fun, bright, bold, cool prints that are actually embedded into the design. Then we have the neutrals. These are the most limited. They've been the most popular. Super unisex right there. There's only 700 left. This is called the green blue, which are wonderful. The combination of green colors, blue colors. We get down to a deep brownish green there. And then finally, the one I had on my head I've been wearing are the pink red combination. This is exceptional because they actually adjust to fit whatever size head without squishing your head. They're also beautiful quality, and you're not spending a fortune to get that all-important blue blocking in these designs. Okay, coming up next, Jay King is here. If you love turquoise, if you love his jewelry, oh yep, it's all on sale, and it's gonna be a big hour, so stay with me.
We understand every woman's skin is unique. We offer real beauty solutions for individual needs of real women, empowering women to achieve healthy, radiant-looking skin, backed by over 30 years' experience, made from important ingredients combined with advanced science for affordable skincare that truly works. Change the story of your skin and your life forever. Genuine beauty begins with skin.
Get inspired this summer at HSN with a curated collection of fresh new finds, handpicked just for you and for every part of your life. Stand out from the crowd with a style all your own. With HSN's exclusive daily deals, there's always something new to discover. All day, every day. So come summer with us this season. It's the thrill of discovery, only at hsn.com.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Love reading reviews from fellow HSN shoppers? Reviews help everyone shop smarter, so share the love. Find the perfect legging